Tupac Shakur, one of the most iconic and influential figures in the hip-hop history, was known not only for his powerful music and poetic talent, but also for a life filled with legal troubles and controversy. Born in East Harlem in 1971, Tupac's early life was shaped by political activism. His mother, Afeni Shakur, was a member of the Black Panther Party. This upbringing exposed him to the harsh realities of the world early on. As he rose to fame in the early 90s with songs like Brenda's Got a Baby and Keep Your Head Up, Tupac also began making headlines for more than just his music. Tupac's first major run-in with the law came in 1992 when he was involved in a lawsuit stemming from an altercation in Marin City, California. A 6-year-old boy was struck and killed by a stray bullet after a confrontation involving Tupac and others. Although Tupac denied responsibility and no direct evidence linked him to the shooting, he was sued in civil court, and the incident remained a dark mark on his record. That same year, Tupac was also arrested in Los Angeles for allegedly assaulting a limo driver, though the charges were eventually dropped. In 1993, Tupac was charged in Atlanta for shooting 2 off-duty police officers. According to reports, the altercation started after Tupac witnessed the officers allegedly harassing a black man. He pulled out a gun and fired, hitting one officer in the leg and other in the buttocks. The case took a surprising turn when it was revealed the officers had been intoxicated and were carrying stolen firearms. The charges against Tupac were eventually dropped, but the incident added to his reputation as someone unafraid to confront authority. Later that same year, Tupac was arrested in New York for allegedly sexually assaulting a 19-year-old woman in his hotel room. He was convicted in 1994 of first-degree sexual abuse and sentenced to 1.5 to 4.5 years in prison. Tupac always maintained that while he had a consensual relationship with the woman, he was not guilty of orchestrating or participating in the assault. This case would be one of the most significant in the Tupac criminal history, both legally and in shaping the public's perception of him. He served about 9 months before being released on bail, which was paid for by Death Row Records CEO Suge Knight. Tupac's legal troubles didn't end there. In late 1994, just hours before a scheduled court appearance related to the sexual abuse case, Tupac was shot 5 times in the lobby of Quad Studios in Manhattan. He accused Sean Diddy Combs, Biggie Smalls, and others of being involved. Although no formal charges were ever brought, the shooting not only intensified the East Coast versus West Coast tensions, but also set off a series of events that would eventually contribute to his death in 1996. In 1995, while serving time in prison, Tupac continued to deal with lawsuits and ongoing legal drama. While he was hit with civil cases and was constantly in and out of courtrooms, after his release and signing with Death Row Records, Tupac became even more entangled in the chaos of the rap world. Fueled by violence, gang affiliation, and legal threats from all angles, his aggressive persona, while a powerful artistic force, also kept him a constant target for law enforcement. Tupac's criminal history ended in his death in September 1996 after a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas. After just being 25 years old, he left behind a legacy that was controversial as it was legendary. His life was a blend of brilliance, self-destruction, rebellion, and vulnerability. While many of his legal troubles were the result of a volatile environment and his own contradictions, Tupac's encounters with the law remain a central part of his story, one that continues to captivate fans and historians to this day. Despite the controversies, arrests, and legal battles that followed him throughout his life, Tupac Shakur remains one of the most influential figures in hip-hop history. His criminal record is just one part of a bigger story, one filled with pain, purpose, and passion. Whether you view him as a troubled rebel or a misunderstood genius, there's no denying his impact on music, culture, and the fight for justice.